Here is Sailor Studio 173, and you might have noticed just how short this video is. This is horrific, peachy kind of pink that is almost 100% unreadable in person. I hate this ink, and if you were to give me a bottle of it, I will hate you. You have been warned.
The pen for today is a Pelikan P200. Sailor makes more than one ink, so let's take a look at a few other inks from Sailor.
Here is Sailor Studio 235. Here is Sailor Kobe Nakayamat Black. Here is Sailor Kobe Vintage Sepia. Here is Sailor Bungu Box Melancholic Gray.
There's a lot to be learned by doing multiple chromatographies. The one on the left is done the way it's supposed to be done. A line of ink is put down to immediately put into water to show the separation of those colors making the ink. Now the one on the right is marked with a D. This is allowed to dry for 10 minutes before it's put into water. Resistance tests are done to see how well this ink can be expected to perform on the page, and more importantly, how hard it may be to clean from your pen. Now the smear is allowed to dry for 3 days before testing it. In the upper left, you can see where there is highlighter. In the upper right, that is pen flush. The lower left has a 1/3 bleach solution, and the lower right has plain old water. With over 1,000 inks reviewed, let's take a look at a few more pink inks.
Here is Diamine Hope Pink. Here is Jeherban Bouquet Denton. Here is Lamy Rhodonite. Here is Private Reserve Rose Rage.
While it's nice to see inks that are in the same color family, I prefer to find inks that complement the color on the page.
Here is Kaweco Summer Purple. Here is Blackstone Barrister Black. Here is Wantra Original Chocolate. Here is Pannonia Zumo Lichen.
So what nib and pen do I think are going to give the best writing experience with this ink?
The wet medium of the Pelikan M200 shows, well, nothing. It's unreadable to me. I didn't use this off camera. I couldn't even really get to doing the writing samples. I usually write with it for a little bit, then do the writing samples, do a little bit more writing because I've got a few different things in rotation. I did not use this after my first day off camera. That's why it didn't get even any writing samples. This is so bad and unreadable. I ran from using this ink. No pen is good for this ink at all. None.